the master of disaster. No, just kidding. Master of movies. Sorry, that's Mr. Movies, but he's not here today. Don't worry, you got King Kansas here with you. Guys, I'm here to do another movie review on the movie throne with you guys. What movie did I see this time? Just got my butt back from the theater. What did I watch? The long anticipated, one of my anticipated movies of 2018, guys. Finally here. What did I go see? I saw Transformers, or what they like to call Bumblebee. Wow, I'm the biggest Transformers fan, guys, and you could probably tell the expression of my face. I am happy guy. So obviously, you don't have to worry. You can relax. You don't have to run and say, oh my God, what do we get? King can tell you. You can all relax. It's well worth the wait. So anyways, like always, guys, in all my movie reviews, I'm going to do a non-spoiler. And then I'm going to spoil a little bit of the movie. Not too much, because I don't want to spoil everything. I want you guys to be surprised like I was. Just in case you don't catch the spoiler later on in this video. I don't want to ruin the movie for you too much. But anyways, here he goes. Things I liked about Bumblebee. Number one, no Michael Bay's hand in this at all. Travis Knight, phenomenal job. The storytelling in this, guys, is off the charts. Hailee Steinfeld, sold. Like, when you meet her for the first time after the opening scene of the movie, you're going to fall in love with her. If you grew up in the 80s like the King, you're going to really appreciate this movie because that's when it's set in there. Unbelievable. John Cena didn't do a bad job that everybody's been chirping. Oh, he did this, and it's John Cena, but he's a Sector 7 agent. Trust me, he has his points. He has a reason for being what he is. It directly ties into when Bumblebee first hits the Earth. So whatever. You can say that's a spoiler. The opening part, you guys seen in the trailer. Guys, I'm not. This is kind of like a spoiler, but it's not. But you know what? I won't say nothing here. Opening scene of the film will please all Generation 1 Transformer fans to the till. It lasts not for 1 minute or 2 minutes. It lasts for several minutes, enough that you can soak up what the hell's going on, and we can get an idea of what the hell the Transformers are and why they're here on Earth. Period. Yeah, it's a very emotional roller coaster ride. Hailee Steinfeld and Bumblebee's relationship is phenomenal. Like, it's probably better, I hate to say this, than Sam's and Bumblebee's in the 2007 version of Transformers. I felt more of a connection with this movie than I did with that one between the main characters. Those were the main characters, and they are now. Transformer fights, phenomenal. Like, if you guys actually see them, you're going to go bananas. Like, it wasn't over the top like Michael Bay with shit blowing up everywhere. There was explosions, don't get me wrong, but it wasn't to the point that you didn't know what the hell, you were lost in the confusion. You couldn't pick out what Transformer it was. Crazy. The two Decepticons that you see in the trailer, those two characters are Decepticons. Like, there's no doubt about it. You'll be thankful with that whole Blitzwing situation is what I'm going to tell you why. Because if they made it Starscream, you'll probably be really disappointed. So you kind of understand why Travis Knight called him Blitzwing in the first point. It was crazy. It's just all around good. Like, it looks damn good. It feels like a 1987 movies. It gives nods to the 1987 era Transformers G1 where I grew up. If it made this guy happy, it'll make you guys happy. But overall, storyline's great. Special effects great. It was like an hour and I would say a 50-something minutes long. Hailee Steinfeld sold you as the main actress in it. It was good. Like, you felt for her, and she has personal, not issues, but something she's dealing with, which I'm going to leave it at that because you'll see it. I'll talk about it more in the spoiler section. But overall, it's probably one of the better Transformer films that you've seen since the first 2007 one with Shia in the role. Does it beat the first one, in my opinion? I don't know. I probably have to go watch the first one again to actually give a comment. But the way it stands now, me personally, I'm saying no. That's just me because I'm a big Shia LaBeouf fan, and the first one really had a sentimental value, even though they didn't look like the Transformers at all in any way. That was the first time I actually see, what I grew up with on the screen. But I don't know. I might change my mind. If I see Bumblebee one more time, it might be the best Transformer film. But a lot of people, if they say that it is, I will not argue with them because it was done well. There was a couple of moments that, that's if I had to say any dislikes, there was a couple of moments in there, maybe like a good maybe 3-4 minutes tops that kind of ruined the flow of the movie a little bit, but nothing that it's going to, break the deal that, oh, don't go see this thing or for me not to recommend it. Okay, enough with the what I like, non-spoiler. Put the spoiler thing in the corner there. We're going to spoil this thing out. Okay, so here we go, guys. I'm getting warning. 1, 2, 3. I was going to say transform. Here we go. Opening scene blows your bleeping mind. It starts on Cybertron. Like the King said months ago, it's going to start on Cybertron. It's going to totally blow our minds. And holy shit, holy shit, holy shit is what I'm going to say. My God, that opening fight scene that you see Optimus, Starscream, Shockwave, Soundwave, I can keep on name dropping. There was at least a good 15, maybe 20 Transformers that we know from G1 in that opening scene. You heard Prime talk to Bumblebee. Oh my God, it was like epic. Like you couldn't absorb most of it. I'll probably just go see the movie again just to see that opening scene, and you'll see it again later, like bits and pieces of it here and there as Bumblebee starts to remember slowly, unintentionally, because he loses his memory. So that's how it starts off with, guys. Then he's told by Prime, you got to go to Earth, protect it, have a home. We have to find somewhere to regroup and kind of go from there and reclaim Cybertron for themselves again from the Decepticons. So that's when he goes down there. He meets into John Cena. Something happens, a big explosion. He gets kind of hurt and his team gets thing. And so John Cena develops kind of like a hatred towards Bumblebee and the Transformers, and he wants to get them. So yeah. So when the baddies show up, they show up to collect them. They kind of make a deal and work with them, and shit goes haywire like always. It shows you basically, and then right after that, guys, you get Bumblebee who lands. He bumps into John Cena, and then from there is when Blitzwing shows up, and there's an epic battle scene. They're fighting like if you want to see a fight, that was crazy. Opening scene after opening scene of action. Like Travis Knight did a phenomenal job. He fights him. From that battle, you're going to see why Bumblebee cannot talk. He goes, you don't want to give up Optimus? You won't be able to talk permanently, and something happens and goes down. And then you meet Hailee Steinfeld's character and all that, and she's have issues. Unfortunately, like you'll see, her father passed away, and she's not herself. She's a kid, right? So she kind of keeps to herself. She's not happy. Her mother seems to move on with some other guy, and I'm telling you, it's very heartfelt when she meet Bee for the first time. That's another cool scene. Like Travis Knight really knows how to sell you on the emotional scene or setting. Even with Bumblebee's facial expressions, you kind of got that. It was good. Like I'm telling you, this is one of the most emotional roller coaster ride of a Transformer film you'll ever get. It tugged on your heartstrings. Trust me on that. It was good. Like I'm telling you, the fight scenes were phenomenal. Prime looked amazing. I'm telling you, if you see Prime, holy shit. Soundwave, their voices, Shockwave, oh my God. John Cena did his part. Sector 7, he's in charge, and then he does a little bit of a turn near the end. Bumblebee's, learning how to talk through the radio. He finally managed to do so. What else was there good? Fight scenes were good. Earth was good. The villains were phenomenal, like those two. Dropkick, and I can't even remember the other one. Angela Bassett and Justin Theroux voiced them. They were good. Like, no mercy. Like, shoot the humans and glob of whatever the hell they turn into when they get zapped. And he's like, can I kill them all? Kind of thing. It was good. The triple changing was neat. Transformation was clean. You can actually see them get transformed. The fight scenes were good. The last couple of minutes of the movie, not bad. It wasn't the greatest, but you can see what was happening, guys. It's no big deal. Bumblebee against those two, and they got to stop them because they want to try and bring back the other Transformers down and kill them, basically, ambush the rebels, as they call the Autobots. And thing doesn't go down exactly like that. Hailee Steinfeld gets involved. There's a guy who, who crushes on her and helps her out. Typical, teeny bopper stuff, guys, in it. 80 songs, tons of them. Some good Q1, some. There's an epic nod that Bumblebee plays from, oh my God, the original Transformers animated movie. And, you got the touch. That's all I'm going to say. You won't know it unless you watch that first movie like The King. That kind of hit a couple of chords. The ending is good. Of course, you know, she decides after, and that's one of my negatives. I don't know how you can develop such a close relationship, and all of a sudden you can kind of like almost let go of B because he has to save the world kind of thing. The world needs you more kind of bullshit, which kind of bugged me a little bit. It was kind of too easy. And then what does he do? Nod, nod, hink, wink, guys. Here's the spoiler: is he finds the old Camaro that Sen Wiki finds there. He kind of scans one of those and he turns into it. And driving along the side of the highway, for some reason, is the Generation 1 looking Optimus Prime in his colors, all his glories, on the San Francisco Bridge, because that's where the movie takes place. Holy shit. And then the last, I guess, mid-credit scene is you actually see Optimus Prime arrive on Earth talking to Bumblebee, and that's where it kind of leaves off, and it kind of suggests that, hey, there's something else more to come there, you know? But a couple of ties in here and there from what Michael Bay did before, but for the most part, very, very clean. I was very happy. Like, honest to God, it has everything. G1, 1980s music, bad hair, mannerisms, the way we did stuff. Like, if you grew up during that time, you're going to really love it. I don't know if the kids are going to like it or kind of understand a lot of it. They will just be happy with just seeing Transformers beating each other, and whatever fight scenes there was a reason behind it. It wasn't just throw a couple of Transformers and blow shit up. When stuff happened, it happened for a reason, and it meant something. Story, good flow right from beginning to end. Just a couple of slow spots that they could have, you know, whatever. Humor is funny. Like, it's funny. There's a couple of, you know, not so, but there's, oh my God, all I'm going to say is toilet paper tossing scene outside this girl who was pretty much a bitch to Hailee Steinfeld's character. She was a blonde-headed, you know, hair all over the place. You'll know exactly what I'm talking about. But that scene alone made everybody in the theaters laugh, and I made the king laughing. It was good. It was funny. So anyways, guys, I think I rambled on. My overall final thoughts, go see Transformers Bumblebee in the theater. It is one of the best Transformer films. It kind of erases all the stench from the last 3-4 Transformer films that Michael Bay brought us. Travis Knight did an amazing job bringing Bumblebee to life. Everybody's going to be happy. If you're a Transformer fan, you're not a Transformer fan, if you want to take your kids, go see this film. It is phenomenal. I highly recommend it. I really like it. So anyways, guys, let the king know in the comment section below if you made it this far. Let me know. Did you guys agree with me? Did you like it? Did you hate it? Was it one of the best Transformer films since the first Transformer films? Or is it the greatest of all time? Let the king know in the comment section below. And like always, guys, I'll probably go check it out myself. I highly recommend it for the normal movie-going person and for the G1 Transformer fan. We finally got the Transformers film that we always wanted. Just wanted more of it. That's all my biggest gripe. I wanted more of those scenes on Cybertron. That's all. But we did get a significant amount. So, guys, until next movie review, the king is out of here. Stay off the king's throne. Go check out Bumblebee.